All right, let's see. Is it up?
It's up. Perfect. Hello, everybody. Currently going to be doing some permadeath today. Some permadeath runs and all that. I pretty much I had this plan for like a month now or something. I was doing some like bug testing for it like earlier, just to make sure it was like working properly and all that. And I can confidently say now that like it's all set. I can just run it and do what I want. I've also made like a preset for like the first one or two. So yeah. Just to save us some time here and there, you know? Alright. Now, I haven't picked out a class yet. I'm going to figure that out in a second here. And I'm going to use, and to do this, I'm going to use a thing I have, I'm going to have, hold on, I just got to like load up one little teensy-weensy thing before I continue. Just got to make sure I have like the list with me, in case so that way I know. So currently I only have like 10 like classes set up for this. One of them's like a warrior, a wizard, a rogue, a bard, an archer, death knight, etc. Even some funny ones like the deprived and merchant are gonna have some really wonky restrictions and all that. But first things first, I'm gonna go do a quick dice. I'm just gonna roll some dice real quick and see what I get for it. 1. Alright, I guess I'm doing warrior then. The first one's gonna be a warrior, everybody. Okay. We're gonna name them. I'm gonna call him Torbo. Now, the stuff that's being added right now to the character is not really important. It doesn't do shit. I tried to figure out what the hell it does. I have no fucking clue. I just know that I've tried messing around with as much as I can. I guess it's just it's part of some mod for like aesthetic stuff or something. As is many other things, I suppose. But yeah, we do have innate magic, but we're not going to be using it. Reasoning behind this as well. If I'm doing warrior, I basically am not allowed to use magic at all. On top of that, I'm also not allowed to use enchanting, sneaking, or pickpocketing. And I can't use any shouts, stabs, or scrolls. Now, just to be clear, the difficulty is expert. But I just want to like refresh it real quick just to make sure it like loads properly. There we go. And let's see, is anything else not checked that should be checked? Yeah, we want save on travel. And okay, it just doesn't want to move. That's fine. I'm basically just trying to make sure like subtitles are on and all that, you know. That way you guys can actually like see what's going on by having to hear it. Okay, so let's get this started.
My child, and choose where your new life
So obviously some of these are gonna have to get rolled out because, well, how the fuck do we do a warrior in some of these? So some examples we could probably do is Vigilant Standar. Attack and Left 4 Dead's a classic. If you ever want like a fucking escape room style like alternate start, this one here is gonna make you learn how to sneak around Black Reach probably. Because being a necromancer in a secret location guarantees you're gonna be stuck in Blackreach. All right, beggar in jail. Alchemist doesn't make sense. Maybe adventurer. We could pick a ballsy one, like being in a Dwemer ruin, and see what happens. Might pay off.
With opportunity awaits you, traveler.
Now, as a heads up, I will be saving from time to time, but it's not for like anything in specific. It's more so just for crashes and all that. Wow, that was fast. Okay, I guess we just don't get to go that route. I suppose that route is inaccessible. Quite inaccessible. I'll give it one more once over because that clearly that start is bugged, or at least it's just like an instant death.
Hello.
Ian.
Hello, Greg. I've come to harass your stream as per usual.
And I am come to give you a share screen now.
Oh, are you still playing? What are you doing this time?
I rolled a warrior, and I tried doing adventure from Dwemer Room, but apparently it's just CBT dungeon shit.
Oh, hell
basically the
yeah.
moment that you spawn in, you die.
We love CBT in this household.
So it's clearly off the table because it literally does not work.
Because as we all know, CBT clearly translates to chicken, potatoes, and tea.
I was gonna say tangerine, but okay.
No, because see, you can drink, because CBT, you can do, that's a full course meal right there. That's why I love CBT. I love chicken, I love potatoes, and I love tea. Simple. That's why it's called CBT.
Even has tea at the end.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm trying some different modes out now, some different starts now, because like currently, all right, where the fuck did I spawn? Oh, I spawned near Helgen. Okay, I can investigate Helgen super easily. So if you look at the Twitch, by the way, Ian, there's a list that shows all the class restrictions and shit, and the and the achievements that count towards progress for like a successful run and shit. There's a lot of meme options there, and also there's another one called Depraved that's basically I just can't use perk points. But and I'm not allowed to have anybody, nothing. I'm literally it's free form with like not allowed to buy anything. You're not allowed to fucking. You have to make it's basically Iron Man Minecraft or RuneScape. You're basically just by yourself doing all your own shit. And man, it is rough. Like I'm hoping I can get one run of that going through today because that would be funny as hell to watch. Because it's like the most squalor core like setup that I have for like the current ones.
That's honestly kind of AIDS.
The only perk points you can get are like stuff that unlocks crafting for smithing, and that's it. You're not allowed to even grab the beneficial parts of smithing.
Can you even craft with smithing that you can use? Because last I checked, can't you like not use most armors?
You can still use armor. If it's Depraved, you're allowed to use. You're allowed to use every skill. You just can't use perks. It'd be fucking unplayable if you couldn't use any skills.
Wait, so you can't like put skills in like sneak, for example?
You can level sneak. You just can't do anything else beyond leveling it. You can't put perks in it.
Yeah, it's still pretty AIDS.
Not really. Andre Sneak can still do pretty decently if you actually know what you're doing. You just don't have the handicaps that Sneak gives you in its perks. Because you basically lose like 70% of your potential without perks. But even then, like being able to access everything is still kind of nice. That's like one of the benefits of it, and the fact that like you're still able to get the crafting perks at least for smithing, so you can make anything. You know? Pretty much, it's a do-it-yourself class. You're only allowed to fucking, you can't use any shopkeeps, you can't use followers. So you're basically just like fucking, you're... What?
This makes me think, what reality is there for you to win that, then, given that you can't really use anything?
So there's 5 things 5 or 6 things I have to do if I want to consider it a win. All the main questline shit for every DLC, for the vanilla and DLC, as well as the Beyond Skyrim mod deals, like quest lines, for both High Rock and Cyrodiil. Where the fuck am I?
What possible build could you do to get there that isn't like, that's actually usable?
Oh, I'll find a way. That's part of the fun, trying to figure out how the fuck do you even do this. Keep in mind, stuff that is soft locked, like that would cause a soft lock by restrictions specifically, like using Whirlwind Sprint, it's still fine to use Whirlwind Sprint for those like dungeons and shit. Because otherwise I would just have to use a bucket or a platter then. And I'd much rather not use clipping glitches if I can avoid it. I get why someone would want me to though, because it's funny to just teleport through fucking like walls using furniture. But that's not the point. I think I can still use alchemy as a warrior. Let me look. No, I can still use alchemy as a warrior. I just can't use enchanting.
Then what can you use currently?
So I can use anything on the warrior side of things. So basically any of the like... Oh fuck, I forgot to get the one standing stone. I should probably go grab that standing stone of the warrior.
Otherwise you can't put perks into what you're like, into stuff you are like majoring in thanks to warrior.
So I can get anything warrior based I can basically do. So smithing, two-handed, one-handed, heavy, light, blocking.
Yeah. So that stuff you can put perks point in.
No, it's not just perk points. It's also like I can actually use. Like if I was playing mage, I wouldn't be allowed to use any armor. Period.
AIDS.
Damn. These people have flame atronachs?
Hey yo, they got that flame.
I mean, I'm just going to the standing stone real quick just to get the perk from that, like the effect. Oh, one of the optional. So besides completion shit, there's a bunch of little side challenges and shit for me to try that I made. One involves getting a millionth septum.
Huh?
Millionth septum. As like it's just a joke.
Nah, I got the ultimate goal. Get every stone of Boethia.
Okay, yeah, warrior path. So fierce spirit plus 15% power attack for more damage, range based on distance, and learn 10% faster. That can be helpful.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Greg? Or
I mean, the stones of it's not Boethia. It's fucking Burzino or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, it's on that list. The other ones I think are probably the there's one for getting like all these spirits, all maker stones fixed. There's one for all the black books, all the shouts, all the magic. Not using, you don't have to use the magic, you just have to collect the spell books basically. Yeah. There's one for getting all the unique items, basically all the named shit. And then there's one also for getting all the like Daedric artifacts. I think I still need to put a couple more in there because there is Oblivion artifacts in the game as well in my mod list. That's gonna take me like a hot minute to like do. I also have one for that involves getting 100,000 gold bounty as well. I was thinking of putting it in there as like an extreme optional thing is murder everybody.
Murder everybody meaning
you have to kill everybody in Skyrim.
That feels incredibly difficult.
It is, even though nobody's essential in my mod list. It's still a pain. Get that crap out of here.
One day I faded down.
Alright. Do you have iron armor? Like, usable iron armor, sir? Okay, it's steel. But I can't wear steel yet because it's expensive. It's gonna cost me money to get that. Still, some iron plate legs will do me just fine for now. I'm just taking a look, so... Alright. Yeah, so basically any martial... Pretty much the warrior's limitations is anything non-martial is kind of a maybe or no. Yeah.
Mm.
One of us has to do something.
With all the mage shit being 100% no. Yeah.
I don't know what you overheard, but the
Ew, no one wants to do that mage crap.
I mean, there's a lot of funny things you can do with mage in my current mod list, but that's for next life.
I better get back to clean.
I believe you on that. Because mages are icky. We don't like mages. Am I right, my fellow mage haters? Totally.
I'll probably make more specific, like, classes or something at one point, but, like, for the time being, this is as good as it's gonna get. Until I basically, fine-tune the start options. That's right, I don't even have a fucking weapon that I can wield.
God damn, Orn is punky.
Playing League?
Playing the card game.
Let's see.
I started getting into their card game, and bro,
What was
Orn
it?
is a punk.
Legend of Runeterra, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah. I just started getting into the PvE of that just because League is, like, kinda...
I had to explain to somebody earlier how fucking obnoxious certain characters are in League, pretty much, because someone learned the hard way how broken Diana can get.
I'm honestly not even that surprised. Like,
So
there's some people I know who have no concept on how just fundamentally AIDS some characters are in this game.
you mean like Mordekaiser and Viego?
I was being more Viego, but yeah.
I mean, Viego is one of the ones that definitely fails upward.
He's an inverse spectrum of pain and suffering made in flesh.
Yeah, once I have my first city revealed, I can actually go find some stuff to acquire.
If it wasn't for the fact Skyrim is a bitch and I have to get multiplayer, bro, I would join you to play on some
What,
shenanigans.
to do permadeaths? What you want to do the logic of, oh, if one of us dies, we both have to reset, or if both of us die, it's a fucking...
Both of us die, it's a reset.
Then how would following up work? We just have to clear it by ourselves and just literally ignore, like...
No, here's the simple answer. We just have to do it together, but we have to do it in the most ineffective builds possible.
Like, I'll do the fucking grease wizard and just literally fucking put oil on everything.
Bro, and I'll play a random lightning wizard that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
Halt. City's close. Fine. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
I wonder if you can actually fail that speech check, honestly. Is it like you need like speech 5 or something?
Yeah, you can fail it. It's possible, just unlikely.
We'll pay whatever it takes.
Also,
We
god
must have more
damn,
swords for the Imperial Sword.
Orn makes some of the has a weird starting deck.
Few seconds for my supper is all I ask.
It's so tanky.
I need to make money. Because that's gonna be the one thing that's gonna like get me going for this. Because I'm not against cheesing the game if it's gonna give me a good start at least.
Say Helgen got hit
Bro,
by a
I'm
dragon.
cheesing this game right now. I just figured out how broken Orn can get. God damn. So for context, Greg, Orn in this game basically can buff himself for free every round. And every time he attacks someone, he can generate more of that. And once his stats get high enough, he can summon like his ram. And when he does so,
He just shreks your entire team.
that ram has his stats. So you effectively fight with 2 Orns. What the hell?
What's the combination again? These ones. I mean, I just need this for money, honestly.
Do I want Jarvan, Elise, or Gwen? Elise is.
Wouldn't
just
Gwen be
some-
kind of nice?
Gwen's weird in this game because basically her whole gimmick is based around one of the stats called Hallowed, where basically whenever an enemy dies, or not an enemy, whenever an ally dies with Hallowed, they give a scaling +1 to every other Hallow, but only one of them can have that at a time.
Yeah, that sounds kind of rough.
It's not rough, it's the sense of that all of her units basically have to kill themselves repeatedly so you can have one broken character. Elise is all based around summoning in tons of little ads, which could be good in the beginning, given that I'm working with
I need these juniper berries and then as much salt as I can get. I'm not gonna do too much of this alchemy stuff. I'm just doing enough to get me my money so I can actually like fight.
No, I'm going with Elise. She's good for early game, while Ornn is apparently really good for late game.
Mm-hmm.
And Ornn and Elise.
Oh, by the way, I got a question for you.
Qua.
What's your opinion on you know what happened to my players recently?
I do not.
So
give him a quote from
I threw a fire elemental at them.
What do you need? Take a look.
Okay.
So you know how I was mentioning the Doom Knight, and I was trying to like contemplate whether or not I should just throw a Doom Knight at them or not, and just literally and all that crap. So instead, and I kind of ruled out Doom Knight as like too dangerous for them.
All right then.
Take a look.
Now I told you Doom Knight's kind of funny.
It's a little too funny for them. All right, I got my money. I can actually start. I can actually play the fucking game.
Need something?
You, Dragons, I can handle.
So, essentially, I decided to have the Disciple guy summon a fire elemental at the start of like the first turn of combat for him. And my players were like, "Oh, we got this. We'll keep our distance and wait for him to come to us." Immediately cast wildfire on them and just start fucking burning the entire fucking room that they were in. So 2 of them had to get pushed up towards it, and one of them had to go to the side to escape.
Bro, that sounds like me in the recent session of the campaign we had where I was... So, my character in one of the campaigns I'm currently in, his whole gimmick is based around the Chinese funeral pyres. And I burned down a building.
At least it's not the art of cultivation. That would be far more devastating.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. We're all cultivators. So, yes.
I see, and you chose fire, so basically your thing is all about very hot sub things. Okay, now here's the real question. Should I be a spear boy, an axe lad, or a mace hat wielder, or a sword guy? I'm giving you the chance to pick here.
An axe or a mace or a sword? I'm saying axe. I like axes.
I can do halberds or or regular axes.
Halberds have longer range, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they do.
Then go with halberds. That'd be more useful.
I also bought a great axe in case I want to use that too.
Excuse me.
Alright, what else does she have here? You got weapons? Nope.
Don't forget to check inside the shop
Alright, let's see what our new drip gives us.
if you need anything.
Okay. Yeah, this'll do. I can live with this combination. And how much armor rating do I have? 71? I can live with this. This is manageable. Well, oh, I should probably go to the Jarl and get the because we'll probably do Bleak Falls Barrow just right from the get-go, I guess.
I mean, definitely not a bad idea. Bleak Falls Barrow is kind of. Eh.
This is my mod list we're talking here. It's probably harsher.
Oh lord.
I work with my mother.
You and Bleak Falls Barrow, good god.
I replaced it with a more complicated dungeon, basically.
Honestly, I wish they made more dungeons that were complicated like Bleak Falls Barrow.
Bleak Falls Barrow is not complicated.
I know, I'm saying I wish they made more.
Labyrinthine is more complicated.
No. Greg, you didn't hear what I said. I said I wish they had more that were complicated, like Bleak Falls Barrow.
Yeah. So stuff that isn't just cookie cutter bullshit?
Or like long actual dungeons. Because you have to admit, that dungeon is like tiny.
Diverse dungeons adds a lot of like side paths and whatnot. Also, my guy's stuck in animation.
Let's go, Orn!
There you go.
Let's get off, bitch!
I perked my animations for a second there. It's time for me to play Keep Away from Irinath.
Why?
Because she wastes your time.
So does 90% of the fucking cast in that. That's just how the game rolls, apparently.
Well, the thing is, if you talk to Balgruuf before she reaches you, before Irinath reaches you, can basically skip her entire dialogue.
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done.
Nah, you know what you
Sort
really
me
gotta
out
do,
on
Greg?
your own initiative. Here,
What?
Take. There is. Come. Let's
Here's
go
what you really gotta
find
do. You know what?
my court wizard.
You gotta go find the beacon. Because as
A
we all
new
know,
hand touches the
that is
beacon.
the beacon.
You can't do
Yeah.
that until like level 12, I think.
I thought it was lower.
It's somewhere around like 10-ish, usually, is when it shows up. Okay,
I both despise and love that weapon.
no, I'm gonna get heavy armor master early.
That's not a bad idea.
What else? What else have we got here that's useful? So lockpicking and speech are the two skills that none of the fucking classes will have restricted ever.
Lockpicking and sneak.
No, in speech.
Speech? Fair enough.
Because you
Makes
can't
sense.
avoid either of them. They're unavoidable.
They are, as one might call, fundamental parts of the abomination that is this game.
Now, do I want to put points in them? Maybe. It kind of depends. For example, lockpicking is basically loot goblin perks in this, and bear traps.
We love loot goblins.
Because I can get something called Robber's Eyes, but the problem with Robber's Eyes, unless you get Dungeoneer, it's not really worth it. Because you have to break into people's houses, and that's kind of against the class, because I can't sneak.
You know what's funny? There was this mod I saw like a while back, where basically what you could do is you could
Come to Dragon.
have you could actually talk to NPCs like bandits and that, and literally coerce them into not fighting you.
Now, what did you say you? Ah, indeed. Yes, I could.
It was a weird fucking mod, but it was really funny from my perspective.
I really mean to delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Let me put down this landmark.
I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this tablet.
Ah, yes, the classic Bleak Falls Barrow. Go there. Get this overweight stone object that I'm clearly gonna just fucking do nothing with because the plot only requires it for like 2 seconds.
You know, if you've
I'm
got the
sure
aptitude,
you two will get
you should
along
join the
fine.
Maidens College in Winterhold.
This is a priority now.
Oh.
Anything we can use to fight this dragon.
Yeah, this is something I find kind of dumb. Is that that item's plot has like nothing to it.
Oh no, it barely gets involved in anything.
Yeah, I kind of dislike that. Because like you have this, cool item. Like wow.
Wow, this separately modeled item that is clearly unique in the game. Nah, like the moment you give it to Farragut, he just throws it in the fucking trash. He just bings it on there. Fucking yoinks it in.
Bro, he uses it as a fucking coaster. What do you mean?
That's the biggest fucking coaster I've ever seen.
Bro, he uses it like
You know how big the fucking Dragonstone is in like Overworld?
Yeah, I know how big it is, but hold on, I got a joke.
That's just a fucking whole plate. You could eat off of that fucking thing.
Yeah, I know, that was the joke I was about to make. Like, bro, you know whenever you go order like fajitas from like a fucking Chili's or something? Bro, he's grabbing one of those massive fucking like...
It's just grabbing one of those chicken fajitas and just literally like eating off of it.
Yeah, he has one of those chicken fajita coasters.
Oh yeah, by the way, one of the challenges I have to do is beat all 50 colorful magic bosses, and one of them is here. With his sword and all. I probably will want his sword, actually.
Do you think he has a chicken fajita coaster?
He might. I wouldn't rule it out. He probably does.
Bro, we all need a chicken fajita coaster.
If I wanted to get into doing basic mine in this game, I'm adding a chicken fajita coaster to Skyrim.
Bro, you know what
it just has a 1% chance of spawning at every loot table.
You know what you should do now? Your next session, no one's gonna understand the joke but me and you. But you should just have a random encounter where they're just like getting harassed by a guy, asking them, "Where's my chicken fajita coaster?" And they're just like, "I don't know. That's not my fucking problem."
No, better yet, get them to do a fetch quest, like an overarching fetch quest for a very special like scroll or tablet or something.
And it's just a chicken fajita coaster.
Yeah. It's just literally that. It's literally a fucking coaster.
No, you have to specify a chicken fajita.
Better yet, they have to find the fucking collectible Shrek cup from McDonald's. You know, I actually have like a couple of those actually.
Oh god.
My family fucking buys shit like that for some reason. I don't know why. But it's just it's just funny this dimension from time to time. Just by like
a chicken fajita coaster?
Oh, got wolves. Oh yeah, these guys don't fucking hurt me at all.
Yes! Let's go, baby!
Yes, murder! Not gonna lie, Halberd slaps. I like it.
Oh yeah, halberds always fucking slap.
By the way,
bro.
this weapon is this weapon has accurate hitboxes.
It does what to chicken fajita toasters?
Oh, oh. Wolves.
Do you have anything? No, he doesn't. He just is getting buffed by the darkened spear. Ooh, that means I can buff him and give him the good chicken fajita toaster.
Yeah.
Mine's this motherfucker. No, all my motherfuckers have like 10 plus HP. Ligma.
Yeah, at some point, I need to like drag Dylan into doing 1v1s with fucking rivals. At some point.
Dylan. Ugh. See, the thing with Dylan is he's what I like to call a special kind of slow. And neither an insulting or positive way.
Are you saying slow to get to do stuff, or like?
See.
Yeah, so it's just basically you have to like harass him like for fucking weeks on end in order to get him to do anything.
You basically have to harass him like he's
Okay, why is there a naked man here who is floating, dead apparently? This man died standing, floating up. He's fucking like Blair Witching the shit out of this fucking position.
Bro, nah, that man is what happens when you don't get your fucking.
He's fucking he's doing a Dr. Manhattan in the snow.
Bro, just whipping it out real quick.
I mean, whatever the fuck he's doing, he's clearly doing it well. I stole all his shit though.
I'm warning you. Never should have come here.
Oh, nice! I got him in the leg. You know, I'll take your steel short sword and shield. I can always use an extra set of equipment. The scroll of painful screams.
Bro, that sounds like a metal. That's just metal as hell.
Damn, I didn't know they record shit on paper now.
Cut my life into pieces.
That's Papa Roach. Papa Roach is alright.
Ooh. I picked up an Elise.
Nice.
Thank God, I might be able to actually do something.
So, and apparently the fucking lighting filter just fucking showed up. Anyway, so with the things with like the fucking like bandits and shit and the precision hitboxes, that means that I can slash someone in the leg and hit them without having to actually like be facing the direction of them. So if I do like a wide swing, if I do like a wide like horizontal swing, it doesn't matter where I'm looking. It matters where the blade's touching, basically. Like anything that touches the blade will take damage during the swing.
That's kind of gay, not gonna lie. Like they're touching tips. Wow.
Just a tip.
Very very homosexual.
Okay.
See, as the ultimate authority on homosex.
I'll paint the snow with your blood.
You know, I wonder, could you just like use that guy specifically as just like a target dummy?
The person I'm fighting? Maybe.
That's your best, huh?
I mean, they're kind of fucking around instead of actually like fighting me. They're just blocking.
Because you could just use that guy to level up your block.
Yeah, but I don't care enough about block to do that.
Yeah, but the reason you do is for the XP.
Yeah.
Someone actually cares about block.
Stole his lunch and his arrows.
What the
What happened? Oh, I can't speak. I'm not allowed to.
Azir.
Bad habit.
I hate Azir so much. He's such a dumb character in this game.
You won't leave here alive.
Because Azir's whole gimmick is summoning in sand soldiers that whenever they die, they just immediately deal 1 damage to your nexus. But he just constantly is summoning like 3 to 5 of them, and I'm just like, I hate.
That is indeed a conundrum and a half, that's for sure.
It's not a conundrum, it's a bitch.
It's a beach.
Because there's like realistically only one way of dealing with him, and that is constantly destroying his landmarks, which buff his sand soldiers. It makes them even more annoying.
Yeah, I'm
Or
well
just
aware
have
of it.
Super majority. So
What do you have? You have steel swords? I'll take your steel swords. You can at least melt them down for better materials. Oh yeah, you can literally melt down almost everything in this game with my mod list.
that's not half bad.
Now, where the fuck do I go? Yeah, lockpick. That's helpful. Damn, dude, you were fucking holding out on me. This Draugr was holding fucking treasure and a half on him.
That's surprising. I can take the damage. Yes. Get buffed, bitch.
It's locked on both ends. Well, I don't really have the lockpicks to open them efficiently, so I'm not gonna fuck with that. Just go with the route. The typical route. Yeah, so there's a lot of winding paths in this revised dungeon, essentially.
We love windy roads.
So if you're good at lockpicking, you can go for like an entirely different path if you so choose.
Again, we love windy
Unfortunately
roads.
for me, I'm currently stuck in a bad spot when it comes to that. So I gotta take the normal route.
This.
Oh, this would actually be pretty lit. Fucking claw weapons.
Oh yeah,
They're pretty good.
that's good.
The problem is they're just they're very short ranged.
I mean, I assume so. They are claws. That claw.
Oh, that's one skill book done. It's a good thing I wear armor because Skeeper's fucking hurt in this game.
I assume so. They're little bastards.
So without armor, they usually do like 70 damage or some shit in this difficulty setting.
Jesus Christ. What the hell?
With body armor, it's like 25. I've been killed by it, like, during my test runs of this mod pack that I set up. I did die a couple times to Skeepers because of the sheer amount of bullshit they just dish out.
I say again, Jesus Christ.
What do I got on me? Weak paralysis poison, some healing. Can't use scrolls, unfortunately. Should probably wear this gauntlets, though. Those gauntlets are quite helpful. What about you? What are in you? Some supplies? Okay. Am I allowed to use archery? I am allowed to use archery. Okay.
Huh.
Just can't use it. It's just probably not the best. Well, it's warrior. It's meant to be like, oh, you're the martial guy. You do all the martial things.
You're not a puny archer. Ew.
Okay.
Oh, kill it! Kill it!
Oh, that's right. That thing has like a nasty poison to it.
Keep it away from me!
I just need to weaken him enough.
Get it away from me! Get it away! Get it away from me! Get it away!
There we go. Got him.
You, over here.
Oh, I literally killed him when I let him down. I hit him so fucking hard he died. He couldn't handle my fucking halberd. That's great. Alright, any shinies? Nope.
Fuck it, Lux.
What a dumbass. He just fucking ran right into a fucking trap.
Lemao.
Dude, some spellcasting Draugr spawned, started running away, then ran into a trap and just ate shit immediately.
Oh yes. The spirit of all Draugr to eat shit and die.
Also, apparently an alternate path. Although his alternate path probably doesn't have anything valuable in it.
Does not surprise me.
It's probably just gonna lead me back around if I do it.
Why'd you give that to elusive? You dick.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm allowed to use heavy armor, this would probably be a lot harder, yeah, it seems.
I can imagine.
Heavy armor kind of arbitrarializes a lot of early game fights.
I would honestly hope so. Early game in Skyrim can be quite the bitch.
Well, you know why? Because when you have 0 armor rating, you basically take, like, a shit ton of damage from everybody. And that's the alternate path around.
Jesus Christ, why?
I guess I'll eat my food now.
It's just so boring.
Alright, where do you go? Inner Sanctum, and apparently another path leading to some unknown path. This is an alternate. Oh well. I should probably take like a torch out or something. Let's use the short sword for a while. Oh, they got range guys. Level up. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to use my greatsword here. Ah, there we go. That was an honest fight. Oh well. Level 4, not too bad. It's the warm-up of the day.
Rip.
Back to abandoned prison. So let's see, what's our next result here? Three. Yes. The Death Knight. A simple yet effective one.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
You know what? I feel kind of ballsy for this one. So we're gonna do Warlock's Thrall.
Darkest hour, there is yet hope.
Actually, let me change it.
Approach, my child,
There's a better one I could probably do.
Where your new life shall begin.
There was a Warlock one that's not too bad. I'm trying to look for where it is. Yeah. Warlock and Secluded Lair, that's good enough for me. Now, definitely it's one of the ones with the weirder restrictions on it.
Why?
Well, it's not that I can't use magic, it's just I can't use certain magic.
Certain magic?
Like, to elaborate, I can only use anything that's considered dark, blood magic, or, like, fire spells.
Evil. Oh.
Basically evil stuff. You're only allowed to use evil magic of some kind. Or something that could be accounted for as evil. Evil! Every villain is lemons. That's why they call it evil.
Evil. Insert, you know, the SpongeBob sound effect.
You ever see that one fucking Charborg video where he like where he's like doing like a fucking Garry's Mod Purge game or some shit? And basically they're all bikini bottom denizens and shit.
Yes.
Oh, here's the books. So there's a small boon to this specific start, and that's the fact that you get day drops right off the bat. The problem is that basically the area you kind of start in at this point in the game is not the best.
Yes.
When I say not the best, I mean like basically this is near like the boiling grottos of like I don't know Windhelm and like Riften. Which I wouldn't necessarily say is the worst place to spawn in, but it's still like it's still pretty bad. There's a lot of creatures that's in my mod list that can kind of fuck me over there.
Yeah, that area is a little gay.
Oh, lit. But yeah, it's not the worst thing you can counter, but like it's if I had to rate it on difficulty scale, it's like a 7 relative to what's available in the game. Anything in like Blackreach went like the far north or like away from Solitude and shit, or like oh, these zombies are not helping anybody out. Well, I can use fire magic, so might as well use it. Should probably be mindful though, these zombies do fucking hurt.
Those are Ashen zombies, no?
No, those are just regular zombies.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. That was the thing I was talking about. That fucking Durzog that just killed me. Well, I wasn't expecting him to be there, but that is the run for this one. I gotta start over again.
Bro, I'd get sad so quickly if I liked to run and that happened.
Look, sometimes you just get shit starts. That's just how it is. I can understand dying like within the first like second being a do-over. But if it's like a death caused by like the first just by spawning in, I'm just gonna say fuck it and we'll just retry. Ah, barbarian. Barbarian's a weird one. You can't use magic, you can't block, and you can't use heavy armor or one-handed weapons. You have to be a big, like a light armor or like juggernaut.
Approach my
And I think there's only like
and choose
one
where
start
your
that can
new
actually
life
fit
shall
that.
begin.
See, is there a fucking like start for where is it? Slain by a vampire and laid to rest. Mercenary can fit. Outlaw in the
A
Wild.
life of crime is still a life. Be wary, thief.
These first couple are just going to be potential duds, though. So far, the warrior one was the most successful, but I wouldn't count on it being the absolute. I'm in dash pool. Okay. And the question is, where the fuck do I go from here? Also, what do I have on me? Alright, light armor. Yeah, this is a safe pick. Light armor, a ring of minor health, which is not a bad start, honestly, and claw weapons, but I can't use one-handed, so it's useless. It's trash to me. It's...
What do you want, lizard?
Need something?
Also, apparently I'm allied to the bandits. Oh, I guess I could learn this book, I guess, and just add it to my progress to all spells learned.
What do you need, handsome?
Oh, I was gonna say, sell it for early gold.
I mean, I could do that too, but I still need to make progress. And that is technically progress. Wait, am I really supposed to be here? Did the game decide to just put me in, like, a fucking dungeon that I probably shouldn't? Alright. I actually did not know this was a possible spawn.
Hey, just don't say a thing. Use the loot. As we all know, loot equals king. All it is a game of luck for loot.
I guess the real question here is, where the fuck do I go in here? Because I don't know how to get out of here. Are my companions just killing themselves? I guess they're killing themselves today. What a surprise. Okay, that's a weapon I can use. I honestly don't know why setting off that trap led to a bunch of bandits dying, but I'm figuring it out. It's gonna take some time.
As all things inevitably do.
But man, there's some dumb shit going on here. I should have opened something. Okay, it did.
Yes?
Okay, so he's friendly to me. And alternate start does some fucky shit to the game, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, alternate start fucks with a lot of the game.
Because I don't think I'm supposed to be able to just stroll through here. But, it is what it is. I'm just trying to get out, honestly. I'm just...
It is what it is. You cannot blame the game for giving you a auspicious start. As I have said, it is what it is.
Yes.
Okay, so this is where you would fight the guy then if you were finishing up. And if that's the case, oh, there's just an invisible person here. Yeah, good game, good mechanics. I still have no idea how the fuck do I get out of here.
Just keep, leaving.
I'm just gonna keep strolling until someone lets me out. Okay, so clearly that door leads somewhere here. I mean, who knows? This might be the run just from all the shit I've obtained from it.
Hopefully.
Am I finally free? Am I out of this hellscape? I'm finally out. Finally. I can actually play the game.
Are you sure about that? Are you really sure about that?
Well, let's look. Let's look where I'm at. I'm near Solitude, so yeah. I probably can.
Immediately gets killed. God damn it.
10% chance to avoid stagger from power attacks and bashes. I will wear those hide boots, because those boots seem to be very reliable. Nice. There we go.
Yeah? Never should have come here.
Oh, goblins.
Make them gobble your nuts.
Oh, almost dead there.
They are gobbling your nuts.
Oh, dead. No amount of healing was going to save me from the horde of goblins that just came at me. Oh well. Many failures are bound to happen in the early phases of the game. Such is life of the game.
They wanted to gobble your nuts. It's as simple as that. They wanted to continue to gobble your nuts.
And we already did that one. Let's get a fresh one. I said we already did that one. We're not doing Death Knight again for the moment. Same with Warrior. There we go. That's one I can do that I haven't done yet. Paladin. I know just to start for it.
Let me guess. Restoration magic up the ass.
Pretty much. A lot of most magics, and pretty much only allowed to use holy spells and such.
Yeah, that's actually not that bad, honestly.
I can't. Some restrictions include I can't use light armor. I can't enchant. I can't sneak, and I can't pickpocket. I can't do illegal shit.
Honestly, that's not that bad of a. Honestly, that's not that bad.
And I can't use stabs and scrolls, but that's not too bad.
Again, that's honestly not that bad.
Now the question is, where did it put me?
You're in one of like 4 areas. You're right by Solitude.
It just put me next to a fucking colorful magic boss. So I gotta get the fuck out of there.
Wait, are you right next to the mountain? Yeah.
I'm next to a mountain.
Yeah, you're right next to Dawnstar. I know where you are. Well, I just looked at your fucking screen.
Well, regardless, that was clearly a place not to go to.
Why?
There's a colorful magic boss that spawns at the start of the Visual of Stendar house and shit, and it's basically hostile right from the get-go.
Oh, that's 8.
I started with Steel Mace, though, and some Restoration Robes, so it's not too bad. Unfortunately, I can't really benefit from much else until later.
Not that bad. Oh yeah, it's also highly supportive too, because of the fact that you are, able to use restoration magic.
Yeah, I can actually heal myself, so.
And most of the spells that are in restoration that do damage actually do a sweet amount of it.
Again, there are some limitations to what I can and can't use, but I can use a good chunk of restoration.
What, so you can't use the restoration offensive spells that are meant to kill undead?
No, I can still use those. Those are holy spells.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, those are...
Also, this person hurts.
Good enough.
Yep.
You got stabbed once and died.
Yep, such is the roulette. the death rattles never stop.
I think you mean the death throttles.
Like, it's getting past the first level is the trickiest part of it all. Yeah. You can see why steel armor is such a good fucking thing to get early. Because steel armor gives you just enough armor rating where you actually don't get one-taps by half the fucking enemies in the game.
Yeah, I know. It's the fucking AIDS that, you're not even getting fucking remotely close to that shite.
Alright. The final one before I have to pick my own. It's the merchant. That's gonna be fucking rough. It's gonna be a painful finisher to before I get to pick my own. Let's see here what we got. There should be some merchant ones.
I think the closest one is the alchemist.
And choose where your new life shall begin.
That is one I can do. There's also some traveling ones. I'm trying to find them.
I'm a wandering mercenary, sorry. I don't think there is one that's directly for, like, I am a tradesman.
Patron local and new member of a guild. Own property is another one I could do, but own property is kind of cheap. I'm not going to do that if I don't have to. Attack and Left 4 Dead is... Okay, you know what? This is already this is already one of the worst picks I can get.
Don't give up.
I might as well make it worse by picking one of the worst starts as well.
Why?
Why not? Double down. I have nowhere to go but up.
Imagine you spawn in, there's just
this is perfect. This is a perfect setting for this.
Is that a giant's fire?
Appears so.
Oh no.
I mean, giants are not that hostile unless you don't fuck with them too much. Okay, I can use swords. I can, but I'm limited on everything else. Also, actually, am I allowed to sneak? I'm allowed to sneak. I just can't wear armor. Like, I think the one thing I can't... Yeah, I can use one-handed weapons. I can't use magic. I can't use armor, and I basically can't use bows. I have to basically get it... But I can use companions. I'm taking this. This is mine now. Alright, he looks like he doesn't give a shit, so I'm gonna go do something else. The question is, where the fuck do I want to go?
3 to 6 inches up the ass, for that is clearly where the best area is.
So up the ass and around the corner?
Yep.
Also known as the prison pocket.
Also known as the male G-spot. You know, tickle the prostate.
Let's see here, what we got? Also, that's one glitchy fucking mammoth.
Now, clearly that mammoth there is into dubstep.
He's had too much caffeine. He needs to calm down. So one of the advantages of Merchant is I can do any crafting skill in the game. There's most of the other backgrounds usually restrict 1 or 2 of them. This is one of the few that doesn't. The problem is I can't benefit from armor, and the only thing I can use is like a one-handed weapon at most. I can't use magic. No magic either. This is why I say this is one of the worst ones. I'm limited to one-handed weapons, and the closest thing I have right now is a fucking rapier.
That is a dung goof. That is big. That's big boy dung goof. That is not a good start.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. This is one of the hard ones to do. I made 3 hard ones, and this was one of them.
Because if you can't wear armor, then you're kind of goof.
So, but besides the deprived, what do you think is the upper one?
I don't know.
Bard. It's the only one you're allowed to use shouts with, by the way, besides deprived.
Bruce Rofat.
And the reason why it's the only one that's allowed to use shouts because guess what? It's a bard. It uses the power of song. Who's trying to murder me? Cultists. I'm running. Speaking of which, I should probably use my power more often, but you know.
What are you gonna do? Summon the Fusro? Oh, brother.
Nope. Yeah, that's to be expected.
Thank you, God. That would have not been
I am free from the cell skip. Now I get to just do a free form for now. I get to pick my own start, and I get to pick my own fucking my own setup. I am doing everything.
Honestly, the warrior was interesting.
Well, here's the thing: every five deaths is a free form one. I have no restrictions for this current one. This is my fucking my mulligan.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
And I'm picking a funny one as a mulligan.
Oh Lord.
We're back here. Yet again, we're doing the Black Reach one.
Oh no.
You know what's funny? This is one of the few actually I'm most familiar with for alternate start, because I love doing starts in this.
I hate that start so much.
It's actually not that bad once you know how to handle it.
I hate that start because right outside your door is a Dwemer.
That one, by the way, in this settings, that's a one-hit KO.
Oh, again, why?
I like it as like an escape room.
As an escape room, I'm crying.
So we get our 3 free spells. You get some nice starting stuff, which is very helpful. I'm gonna basically... You see this potion here? You know why they give you a potion of brief invisibility?
So you can escape?
Watch and learn. Witness.
Witness my glory through the balls.
That is how you avoid it.
Oh my god.
It's quite devious. I'm going over here for the treasure, by the way. There's a box over here you can loot. It tends to have occasionally random stuff in it. It's not nothing usually spectacular, but just some goodies. Some goodies that'll be useful later. The
Just some
prize tool
random
to help us later.
Just random goods and services.
And just like that, he already forgot about me. So the best part about the start... Oh, fuck, I forgot something in there, but, I can come back for it. I just need to get the lift. Because once I have the lift, I can just go... I can come back here later and try to get it. I think I forgot to take the attunement spear. But, I don't need... I can just get it later. Because, you know, once you have this elevator open, you can basically just come back here anyway.
And also, it's like it's level 1.
Well, the reason why the attunement spear is important is because it lets you open more shortcuts to Black Reach using Dwemer dungeons.
I see. It's a level 1 though. It's not like a big.
Yeah, I can wait to go into Black Reach. Like, oh, cool. There's a battle going on. I wonder who's gonna win and who's gonna get looted. Well, judging by who is better kitted, it seems like the fucking Stormcloaks know what the fuck they're doing, because their weapons are clearly better equipped for direct combat.
Literally.
Oh, yeah, these people were cooked. You know why? They don't have shields. These people were fucking cooked. That's why they got...
History chickened, my brother in Christ.
So... NPCs with shield are 5 times more likely to succeed than NPCs without it in an even match.
I can imagine why.
Because blocking is actually quite effective for NPCs.
I know.
I mean, you just saw it. You literally just fucking witnessed it.
That was also just a rhetorical statement.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
I'm gonna have an Amulet of Arcado, which is nice. I will wear the pouches though, because the pouches are very helpful. It's carrying capacity after all. So I might not go full freeform with how I go about this one, but I will definitely have I got a theme in mind for this one.
A little theme.
A little theme. I'm not gonna use heavy armor though. Heavy armor feels cheap. At least for what I'm gonna be doing, it feels cheap. Like, I can understand why warrior needs it, because, you know, heavy armor with pure melee is kind of a fucking necessity. Because you can't really subtly deal with anything, especially when you're not allowed to stealth as well. You know?
Fair, I suppose.
Oh, fuck, says the kettle. Anyway.
Yes, get big boy Orn. Let's go.
Let's go.
Papa Orn will beat their fucking ass.
Oh, someone's spitting at me, I think. Yeah, there's a frostbite spider on me. That's not too bad though. It's probably a small one. Yeah, it's a small one. It's fine. They only have so much mana, so...
Only but little bitches.
It's the big ones you gotta worry about. The big ones hit like a truck in this setup.
Oh, you just that's such a bitch meta.
So the big one... So basically, a big frostbite spider can shoot 3 times before running out of mana for its attack. Range attack, basically. And it does like a shit ton of damage per hit. It could take like 300 damage or something. They always spawn in, like, I think they only realistically spawn in Whiterun early on, until later, then they'll start spawning, like, heavier duty ones over time. But the point is that, like, it is pretty much just pain. I will say one thing though, my record right now is doing half of the main quest line and killing, I think, 2 colorful bosses.
That's certainly a record. You know, you get past the initial
So,
phase of...
Some colorful, every colorful magic boss has like a gimmick to it, and if you can actually like figure out how to handle it, you could pretty much consistently beat them. at most levels. There are some limits, of course. Also, I'm running because Ice Rage can actually one-tap me.
Bro, ice rates are always just... Oh.
If you're Nord, they're a non-issue.
I despise ice rates. I've never had a good time with them.
Basically, if you're playing as a Nord, they're pretty much a non-issue, but for my character, they're an issue.
The first time you play LA...
Another thing I should probably mention is that the, So you know how in Skyrim there's barely anything that's resistant to something or vulnerable to something? One of the mods I have changes that entire balancing through the roof, pretty much. So everything, there's a lot of things that are both weak and strong to different elements. In vanilla, at least.
Hmm.
Is that a bandit or is that a regular guy? I think these are bandits, because that might be a traitor. Hmm. Okay, so yeah, these are bandits. But they're wary of letting people near their place. I don't have the armor to fight bandits, though, right now. Because robes are not going to keep me safe. Actually, I do have a single thing that might be helpful here, actually, now that I think of it. Let me look at the Storm Atronach from the scroll.
Why'd you summon that?
Well, it's simple. It's so I don't die.
So what, you're just gonna walk into their place and just start blasting?
Well, yes. And I've started the cycle of violence.
I thought that was gonna end up with you dead, and I was gonna start laughing uncontrollably.
Nah. When it comes to, like, mages, I'm not that fucked, usually. Magic's my favorite fucking thing to do in this game.
I'm pretty sure that's most people's. Magic is intrinsically fun.
I thought it was Stealth Archer, but, you know.
I mean, people do like Stealth Archer, don't get me wrong. But Magic is intrinsically, in most games, is the most fun thing to do, and is the most like. And the only people that generally dislike Magic are also people that generally don't understand Magic is fun because you can do stupid shit with it.
Alright, the
Wow.
entire exterior has been slain. Yep, and that is why I like starting at Black Rage. You get one of those scrolls, and it can help you out in your first dungeon. It's very useful.
Thing is, that thing's probably gonna be despawning soon.
It's gone already.
Oh, damn.
But it's done its job, so I don't need to do anything else. Also, I got a full set of pouches now.
What the fuck do those even do?
Increase carrying capacity.
Ah.
Very
Well, at least
helpful.
Something.
My pants are bound to be tied. Walk into the city of
Well, I have school tomorrow, so I'm going to be leaving.
Okay, have a good one.
Peace.
Got him. They're always delayed with their spells when it comes to like warding and all that. It's easy to like, kind of manipulate them. Oh, this place is loaded with good stuff. I guess the biggest thing I'm going to need is like cost reduction on spell casting or something like that. Yeah, I'll take that drum. That drum's mine now. All right, let's see what I got in my inventory now. I have a bunch of random ingredients. Nice snowberries. Moon sugar. Probably make some basic mana potions. Unfortunately, I do not know what else I could probably make, because I'm quite limited with what I know offhand for a lot of ingredients. I don't typically do this that often. I'm gonna have a lot of the basic stuff. I think I can make damage help with that. Wasn't Skeever a... Tails had something going on with it. I guess I should, you know, I should probably sample my ingredients that aren't duplicates at least. Just for, like, the traits. There we go. Some extra options stirring up here. Interesting. Very interesting mix I just made there. That might prove useful later. Or I can at least sell it for like a sizable amount. Now the question regarding the remaining people in the base. I'm not sure how I'm going to efficiently battle them. Let's see what I got on me. Got some a handful of arrows. This mace that might prove quite effective. Don't wear Imperial armors because Imperial armors are quite useful. Yeah, I might err on the side of caution and just give myself a little more armor, just in case something bad happens.
Over here.
Oh, fuck. Okay, that spectral dude has a lot of damage to him. Unfortunately, that's the end of this attempt, I suppose. So I'll have to restart back to Phantom Prison and pick another class. My freebie is over. I've squandered it, unfortunately. 1 second. Okay, I got a pure wizard run next. So we'll
approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Yeah, let's do College of Winterhold.
The power of magic shall be yours to command.
In about like, in about a minute, I'll probably take a break real quick, just so like I can actually like get some tea and all that. But in the meantime, basically just give me like a minute. I'll be right back. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna leave you on the break screen. 1 second. Yep, there we go. I'll be right back a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, good. Let's... Yeah, so we're doing wizard this time.
You know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education in the schools of magic.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes.
I would say this is the worst start, but it's probably going to be, like, a little rough to just get into it.
Bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
So the trick with mage is you basically want to buy as good of spells as you physically can early on. And since I'm not allowed to wear armor at all, I have to like be very careful of every fight I go into. It's not like the previous one where it's like, oh, I could just wear whatever. Like, I have to actually be cautious. Fortunately, I'm in like literally the best place to get that kind of thing going. Oh, nice. Very nice. What was I saying? And because of this, it's pretty much an ideal place for, like, all sorts of stuff. That's a quest item. Let's take that. It's for something else later. Let's see, we'll take your gems. You won't need those. Yeah, who cares if your soul gems are missing or not? It's on them. It's for everybody. The ingredients are there for taking, you can just pick them up. I picked up 400 scooms from the shelving units in the East Empire. Probably like salt piles and stuff in these. Okay, good. Okay, fire resist is doable. What am I wearing anyway? Ah, items with no enchantments. That might be a little bit rough, but I can probably make do.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Where's that one guy at? That's that guy. There's... Orphan lives in here. There was another guy, like, sleeping somewhere. You know, let's wait an hour. Maybe he'll show up. Or Sergius is just the one person that just kind of, like, hangs out, I guess. I mean, that's fine. I can go find some useful resources elsewhere while I'm at it. Just gotta go full loot goblin early on. Like, from what I can tell, like, if you can get to level 10 with this mod pack, you pretty much are kind of set for, like, a while. Like, you'll probably be fine as long as you don't have to do anything too stupid. It's just getting there is, like, the first hurdle. Pretty much. It's not my room. Not mine. Pretend I saw somebody. Nope. 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 Okay, this one's mine. Anything that can be useful. Wait, what? They're just leaving these here? It's great. There's supposed to be, like, I think one more person I could probably talk to that probably has, like I think I can tell to it. There's, like, a contraband dude.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
Yeah, very important research. Just fucking sleep. It's very EP research he's doing. Oh, well, I've tried my best to find what I can.
Welcome. Another... Well, I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Well, please let me know when you are.
Okay, some destruction robes. This is actually going to be very helpful. There's the whole deer thing in here. I guess we can do this real quick while we're at it.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime.
We were just beginning.
If you're talented.
Please, stay and listen. So,
Sir, I think we all understand that.
of course, my dear.
It's no secret
What are we
that the
waiting
college's
for?
reputation in
Careful,
Skyrim is
please.
tainted.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, he agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
Always good to learn something practical.
Settle down. I suppose we can...
Unless this will give me a reward. I think he gives me a lesser reward or something.
Continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demon? That's all right. I can teach you a... Now, if you'll just stand right over there...
Okay. Got less reward.
A spell at you. Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with wards? That's what the... Now, over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell. Hold still.
Don't do anything to anger
Excellent
the
work.
locals. They don't need
Well,
additional
I think
reasons
this is
to
an
hate us.
excellent start.
Yeah, getting a free lesser reward's nice.
With wards, please.
I mean, it's not going to save me from instant death, but at least it will give me some type of spell protection. Or at least some minor armor against regular attacks if I use it correctly.
The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. I am quite content to see nearly any... But I... Are we clear? Until next time.
Before you... Yes. Does that cover everything? No, now I'm here to study conjuration. That's what's important. All right, then.
So you wish to master...
Alright, let's see what he has. And what can I sell to him? I guess this staff, spare robes, and all that. Ah, and all these cell gems I'm not going to be able to use for a while anyway. You know, stone skin would actually be very helpful. Just to have. And also long stride. Like, granted, I can't really do a whole lot with these offensively, but, like, I can at least ensure that I won't perish too quickly out in the wild.
Nords don't trust magic or those that use it. Made it difficult. For me growing up.
If you would, the summoning of undead is even... So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Alright, what does he sell? Like, a good summon will also help me a lot here. But it's gotta be something I can, like, actually, like, bring out. But I'm broke.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
I guess this is all it's gonna work for me for now. It sounds like it uses the train. So it's not too bad. Just every now and then dump my mana for some like extra XP. How much progress does that even give me? It's pitiful amounts, but oh well. Yeah, that barely makes it a budge on it. Which is quite unfortunate.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold. I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you? What's the hurry?
Come on, just open your shop so I can go buy stuff. You okay? You're moving at like 1 inch a second here.
Good day.
I guess I gotta wait an hour for them to correct themselves. There you go.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you? I do what... Trinkets, odds and ends,
Yeah,
that
good.
sort of thing.
Let's sell that regeneration we found earlier, that paralysis. And hopefully we can find some like useful stuff. Oh yeah, these rare ingredients. I should probably sell these too. No point in carrying them around if I can't efficiently use them yet. So she sells apparently XP items, mana items, bunch of trinkets. Doesn't seem to have a whole lot, but I can probably make do with certain bits here. Ah, weapons. I can't even use weapons.
Right, then.
So, assuming that I can't find a carriage, I'm probably have to go down to Windhelm. And then from Windhelm, I'm thinking about maybe getting the Atronach Stone. The Atronach Stone would be very helpful because in this current mod setup, there's basically a alteration to the Atronach Stone. So instead of it stunting your magica regen and basically giving you like spell absorption, instead gives you mana steal whenever you kill any enemies. So basically, if you kill a level 1 enemy, you get 20 mana. If you kill level 10, you get 200 mana back. And it also makes your spells a bit cheaper and more powerful. So, it's very useful. The problem, however, is just getting even remotely close to it is kind of a pain in the ass, because like that one run that ended, where I was playing in the Warlock area with the Death Knight run, I basically got like nuked right from the get-go by like some like lizard thing, pretty much, which is fairly normal. That's pretty much like what's in between Riften and Windhelm. Pretty much those lizards, and those lizards do hit like a truck. I don't think even my warrior run from that was the first one of this stream would be able to tank such a hit from one of them, even with all the armor rating.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Report with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down.
Yeah, it's just a wolf. Nothing too crazy. I always wonder what the purpose of this room is. I guess it's just there for decor. I do want to check something real quick. Give me a second. Okay, so I can't do smithing, but I can break down garbage if I have to, which could prove helpful. Also, let's give it a quick save in case this thing crashes on me. You never know. The last thing I need this game to do is crash on me when I'm like deep into it. It's like the worst thing that can happen. Oh, fuck. It's a fucking massive ice... That is literally a fucking ice golem. Like a giant ice golem with like a tree. Why does he have a fucking tree on his head? Man, them Christmas trees don't fuck around. Okay. Yeah, this is Dwemer. This is Falmer stuff. This is gonna kill me if I try doing it. Pretty much, I'm not even gonna bother with anything Dwemer or Falmer related until like level 10 or something. Because trying to fight the Falmer or Dwemer is just like basically the equivalent of like getting your shit kicked in, because almost everything they do is one hit. Like a basic Falmer does like, if I assuming I have no armor, that is, will pretty much do about. I'm just double checking some things here. Yeah, they'll do about like 80 damage to me, and then their poison will just kill me, pretty much. Just get some early training in. Oh crap, that's the wolf. Ice wolves hit like a fucking truck. Oh, there I go. Really? He got me for like, he actually managed to finish me off. I guess that was a power attack he did. Oh well. Yeah, level 1 is like the roughest point in this game. It doesn't matter what you do. There's always something there to just sneak up on you, one tap you, and you're dead. I gauged it right for like a regular attack though, but like the horrific things below. Oh good, I get to play a rogue this time.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin. A life of crime is still a life. Be wary, thief.
Alright, is it gonna get me stuck in a fucking dash pool area again? I hope not. Oh, it's this one. This one ain't too bad.
This one needs something?
Yeah, I can live with this start. Yeah, so last time I checked, the complication with this, with Rogue is the fact that I can't use two-handed weapons and I can't use heavy armor or magic. Actually, there is one type of magic I can use, and it's illusion. That's it. Like, illusion magic is as far as I go.
Hey, someone had to take it, right?
Wizards. Now that's power. But they got that secret magic. Can take wood to gold.
It's kind of weird hearing the bandits act up and shit without them trying to murder you. But you know, it is what it is. This is not the best situation to be in though. But like I can at least with all the light armor it gives me and such at the beginning of this start, I can kind of like get my bearings. I'm still at the mercy of the random ice wolf that shows up, or Durzel, or whatever they're called, the lizards. Fortunately, I don't think a lizard can show up out here that easily. Actually, do I have it set so I can use archery? I can use archery, okay, good. It's gonna be my main source of survivability at this point. Yeah, 107 health on those things. Oh, okay. We definitely don't want to fuck with that thing. That thing's decked out with fucking a lot of HP. Alright, what's in here? What? Fucking spontaneous fucking horker out of nowhere. This is one of those type of areas where it is... Actually, can I wake him up? I can. Fantastic. I don't think I can kill him, though. I can't use magic. How bad is that debuff? 100 damage over 10 seconds. That does not feel like 100 damage. Oh. I gave it my try. Whatever it is, I can't touch it. I'm definitely not going to be able to touch that for a while, because that's a Scourge Lord there. Yes, I'm on the outskirts. I need to get the Wind Helm if I want to do anything. Do I have any bounties on myself? Oh, I do have a bounty. Okay, so I do start with a bounty as a bandit. That's not too bad. I guess it's worth it given the fact that you do get some free stuff from it. No, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Gotta loot and run. Cause that ice creature ain't gonna fucking wait on me. I mean, this guy might just burn out all his mana though. But at the same time, he's gonna burn me out if I don't do anything too careful. Jeez, how much mana do you have? I guess he has one of those magic items, that's probably why. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's got. He's got one of those dreaded fucking, like, staves. You got him. The bow is certainly coming in handy here. Especially when there's like a stray goblin or two about.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Okay, so I'm not allied to other bandits and other factions. I'm only allied to ones that are in my faction. Field shot. Let's get our bow out. Yeah, one archer's down. Just have the chief. I do seem to be relatively safe here, though. It's not too bad. Oh, that one was in 3D. Just got like snuck up on that one. I mean, I'm landing hits on him. I think one more good hit, and then I can just go in for the kill. There we go. Wait, does this axe have innate bleed? I guess it does have innate bleed. Yeah, who would have known? I mean, hell yeah, I'm gonna up my health. It's only it's gonna keep me alive in this hellscape. Yeah, and all the potions I make. Arrows are mine. What's that mall? Yeah, don't need it. It's garbage. Garbage. I'm guessing because my bounty is with Windhelm, so if I try going near there, I'm probably gonna get fucking shreked by a guard or something. Basically, Windhelm is a no-go for me. Unless I'm trying to get the Soulstime or something. Ah, great, goblins. You know, why don't I dual wield these? These would actually be quite effective. Okay. How much armor did I have? I had like 40 armor rating and 110 health, and they just poke me once, I'm instantly dead. Okay, well, I guess that's it for the rogue then. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna go back to start. Back to square one with this character. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a Rankling to literally one-tap my ass like that, but it is what it is. And we already did Rogue. Fresh. Alright, so it's now Archer time. I know just the one for Archer.
My child, and choose where your new life shall begin. The woods can be so peaceful this time of year. Good hunting.
Yeah, we're now doing Archer now. Hopefully without any goblinos in the area, effectively obliterating myself. So yeah, the main advantage of this is, well, you get a bow right from the get-go. It's kind of useful. I can use one-hand weapons to some degree, but if I try to do that, it's going to just make things harder on myself. Isn't that where Helgen's, like, special exit is? I guess I'm overthinking it. Oh, good. Fantastic. I might only stream for a little bit longer. Like, like basically, if this run dies, this is gonna be like the last run for like tonight at least. Because I had to basically do like a 3-hour session earlier today, and that was a bit of talking, and along with this, I'm basically like wearing out my voice today. Like, I probably should call it a day, at least soon. No, Helgen keeps exit. But I'd expect probably more streams like this later down the line at some point. I might do one during December, and maybe like another one like maybe next week. After that, our voices devoid. Alright, these hunters? Nope. They are not hunters. And they are already ripping me a new one. Fortunately, I got good arrows. Alright, where the hell's that person going? Yeah, that's one down. Okay, he just yahooed up. Sir? I don't think that's how arrows work. I do need to heal, though. There we go. It was a hard-won battle. Should be fine. 3 potentially nasty bandit types. All dealt with in a reasonably efficient way, so that's good. Ah, black mage robes, very useful. Of course, I can't really reap the rewards of it.
Hello there, fellow traveler.
Ah, unfortunate. Let's see, what kind of bows I got? So, I start with a hunting bow. I got some arrows, some weapons. I can't use two-handed weapons, unfortunately. But, there's plenty of other things that could be done here. At least for, equipment. I mean, that's armor is actually pretty good. As is the Forsworn armor. Okay, more sneak attack damage. Yeah, we'll use Warstone for now. It's good enough. Because Warstone basically gives me a scaling bonus based on how far I hit people from. So if I do land some effective long distance shots on people, I'll at least get an extra 15% of it, which can be helpful. But I don't think it's gonna save me from actual difficult situations. Like having to deal with Reckling goblins or worse, the moment that a mage starts throwing icicles at me, I'm probably fucked. But granted, I did get pretty lucky in my last run attempt with being able to actually survive a fucking icicle. And sell all the junk.
Take a look.
See what we got. What does he got? Does he have a spring steel? Or steel spring, whatever it's called? No, but he does have guitars, which are pretty useful.
Whatever you need. My Ismir, if it's simple. What? That explains what I saw. You're right. A dragon. Jarl need. We need to get word to Jarl. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the
Okay, so he became my friend, so I could take his materials. Okay. Actually, do you have a lever on you?
blades, helmets, pretty much anything to
You
suit
do,
me.
but it's kind of expensive. I mean, I'll buy, I guess, 7 of that, and as much lever strips as I physically can, which I guess is 3. Let's see. See if I can make myself a better bow. Okay, not gonna touch that stuff. That stuff seems cheap. Same thing with this. Doesn't fit the theme. Oh. I can make this. Clovia and Composite doesn't seem too bad. I also don't have wood. A bit of wood would help, just so I can like actually produce some useful arrows and all that. There's probably an axe somewhere here. There we go. Yeah, 4 firewood should be enough to make some arrows. Let's see, am I allowed to make it? Okay, I'm allowed to do smithing, so yeah.
Looking for a new blade? Iron or steel is what you need. Leave that fancy elven stuff now.
Okay. So to make elemental arrows, it requires void salts. I guess a salt of some kind. I do wonder how effective they are, though. Maybe something worth looking into if this character lives long enough for it.
Reminds me when I first started. Whatever you need.
But yeah, unfortunately, I can't make anything else that's spectacular until I get steel unlocked. Like, steel's probably where all the, like, the good items are. I'm just trying to, like, make it, like, a simple, effective gear. And it's not like I'm, like, equipped well for, like, heavy-duty combat yet, so I'm gonna have to, like, learn to live with that. Yeah, he's already long gone. Be here. What are we gonna get? I guess we'll try to get the Bleak Falls Barrow done if we can. Like, I doubt we'll live long enough to get through Bleak Falls Barrows with this current kit, but at least with like a bow and some melee simple daggers, I can at least do something if needed.
Yourself well, make for a decent in order that we show up to solve problems, not for me to. The old man's got a good sense. Fight with us, and you'll have look in your eyes.
Okay. I mean, if there's like a jeep caravan here, that'd be pretty good. But it doesn't seem like there's one. But that sword's only good for two-handers.
City's fine. Keeping an eye on it.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
The farther we get into this, the better. Like, it's literally how it is. It's like, the moment you get to like level 10, it's pretty much like it's just a normal game at that point. Like, you can actually like kind of go about your business and like you actually can game the system a little bit and try to survive efficiently. But the moment that like you're trying to get to level, like the moment you're level 1, you're trying to get to level 10. That's like do or die 90% of the time. There's a few enemies that can can't one-shot you at least, but like a good chunk of the enemies that spawn in Overworld can basically kill you easily. So by being level 10, you probably would have like I don't know, 30 to 50 extra health or something, assuming you're just not going all the way into it. And that's usually enough to like survive a single hit from some of the more deadly creatures. Alright. Urlip has been witnessed.
Well, I trust you, and you're sure held by the smear Irileth was right. What do you say now, Ventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
Lord.
Oh, sorry.
It's in the most immediate danger. The dragon is lurking in the mountains.
The Jarl of Falkreath will be. We should
Enough.
Shove him a couple times.
My hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my young.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Here, there is. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into the matter related.
Come to drag. What? The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably sitting on his Jarl's throne. Not over here in a wizard's laboratory.
Oh, while we wait. I forget if Fly Amatia has any like good properties to it.
Well, when I say straight to the point, I go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt in
Get that health up. What's Archer even give me? More damage. Bashing enemy bow. A crossbow staggers enemies. Bows do 20% more damage to that target for 10 seconds. That could be useful. So this is just all sniping stuff over here. Okay. Whatever ones we got. Well, what about one-handed? What we got on one-handed here? You know, bite marks might be nice. Alright, we can't touch magic, but we can touch alchemy. Actually, armor rating. Because let's face it, we're going to need all the armor rating we can get, so 20% boost is just going to be kind of helpful here. But I'll have to call it here. Unfortunately, my voice is just like wearing out here. I can feel straining up a bit. Like, at least feel my neck straining up from it. But that might just be from like exercising or something, but still, talking a lot is definitely making whatever that is worse, so I'll have to probably try again some other time with this. Just want to see what actually I want to see what the colorful magic merchants have before I decide on wrapping things up. And now just to grab these two while we're at it. These useful ingredients. Okay, no colorful magic merchants, so that means they're bugged. They'll probably respawn properly next run. That does mean I'm basically on my own for that.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler. Everything's for. Take a look.
Oh, we can at least sell this stuff. Alright, what are you selling? Short spears, rapiers, pikes, fishing rods. Some spiked bracers would be nice, but I don't need those. Damn, that'd be a pretty good necklace to get. I'll just have to wait till next time. Once things are a little bit more favorable. See, we've pretty much had, like... I don't have a lot of high hopes for this character. If they'll live next, like, stream. Like, through next stream, pretty much. But, like... I feel like they might get to at least level 10. Like, I could probably get to, like, level 10, no problem with this. But, in the meantime, I do need to rest. At least rest my voice. And, yeah. That's it. I'll see you guys later. I'll see if there's another day sometime during the week that I can actually stream. But in the meantime, it's kind of going to be touch and go for that part at the moment. If I was going to stream something next, it would probably be either my Permadeath runs for fucking Skyrim more, or I don't know, maybe some more Voices of Void. I've been slowly accumulating a little bit of extra stuff here and there. I haven't added much to it, though. But I'm sure I can, like, scrounge up a little bit more memes and stuff, and, like, funny images to put on there. For that. That's about it. See ya.